First look. watchOS 26 public beta. What's new and improved? Apple's latest watchOS update isn't just another incremental tweak. It's a strategic pivot. While the company's ecosystem often dazzles with flashy redesigns, watchOS 26 takes a subtler approach, focusing on refining core experiences rather than reinventing the wheel. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this focus a sign of maturity, or are we witnessing Apple's growing complacency? Let's dive in. A new look, but does it fit? This year's liquid glass design language, now gracing everything from the iPhone to the Apple Watch, feels like a love letter to minimalism. The Photos watch face, for example, now features refractive numerals that shimmer like liquid, a visual trait that's equal parts mesmerizing and divisive. But here's the rub. On smaller screens like the Series 7, this effect can backfire. Against busy backgrounds, the numerals often blend into the chaos, making them harder to read. I swapped my family photos for a nature-themed face, which worked better, but the jury's out on whether this design truly enhances usability or just looks cool in ads. Workout overhaul, a love letter to fitness enthusiasts. If there's one app that's gotten the royal treatment, it's Workout. Apple has replaced its card-based layout with a full-screen interface, streamlining navigation with the digital crown and swipe testers. The real star, though, is Workout Buddy, the new Apple Intelligence feature that analyzes your performance and offers feedback via synthesized voices. Now here's a thought-provoking question. Can a robotic voice ever replace the encouragement of a human coach? I've used Nike Run Club's guided runs, which feature real-life trainers. And I'll admit the warmth of a human voice is hard to replicate. But for some users, the convenience of not glancing at their watch mid-run might outweigh the lack of soul. What do you think? Smart Stack gets smarter, mostly. The Smart Stack, Apple's answer to watch face complications, continues to evolve. New hints pop up when you're likely to need an app, like suggesting camera remote when you open the iPhone's camera. But let's be honest, these hints feel half-baked. Why not open the app directly instead of forcing you to scroll through the stack? And if you're like me, you'll notice these suggestions rarely appear beyond the camera scenario. Apple claims advanced algorithms are at play, but until they start predicting my daily routines better than my coffee cravings, I'll remain skeptical. Tiny tweaks, big impact. watchOS 26 isn't all flashy features. Notes finally arrives on the Apple Watch, letting you view and manage checklists, though editing remains off the table. A new wrist flick gesture lets you dismiss notifications or mute calls, but it's only available on newer models. And for those who hate loud dings and quiet spaces, automatic volume adjustment adapts to ambient noise. These tweaks may seem minor, but they add up to a smoother daily experience. The bigger picture. This update isn't a revolution, but that's okay. Sometimes incremental improvements are the most valuable. After all, the Apple Watch isn't just a gadget. It's a companion that lives on your wrist. Enhancing its usability, even slightly, can make a meaningful difference. But let's not ignore the elephant in the room. Why does Workout Buddy require an iPhone 15 Pro? Is Apple's ecosystem becoming too dependent on flagship hardware for basic features? Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you see this as progress or a step backward for accessibility? Hands-on Apple watchOS 26 beta. Workout Buddy AI. UI changes and fitness features. Get ready to dive into the future of fitness tracking with Apple's watchOS 26 and its exciting new feature, Workout Buddy. But here's the kicker. Is it a game changer or just a flashy addition? Let's explore the ins and outs of this update, which has been in public beta for about 6 weeks after its initial developer beta release. I've been testing it since its announcement at WWDC last month, and I'm here to share my real-world thoughts on the new features, both big and small. The lowdown on watchOS 26. Apple's latest update brings a slew of changes, including a sleek new liquid glass UI, note syncing, and fitness-focused features like Workout Buddy. However, it's still in beta, with the full release scheduled for September, likely alongside new Apple Watch models. Keep in mind that Apple often holds back certain features for their September event, so what we see now might not be the complete picture. What's new in watchOS 26? Let's break down the key updates. Liquid Glass UI, a fresh translucent design across the interface, though it's more subtle on the watch due to screen size constraints. Automatic volume adjustment. Notification levels adapt to ambient noise, ensuring you don't miss alerts in noisy environments. Wrist flick actions. Mute calls and perform quick actions with a simple wrist movement. Call screening and hold assist. Automatically screen calls and keep them on hold until a human speaks. Live language translation. Translate messages directly on your watch. Configurable widgets. Customize your watch face with widgets. Smart actions in messages. Automatically share your location based on conversation context. Notes app. Sync and access your phone's notes. Perfect for grocery lists or quick reminders. Revamped Smart Stack. Improved predictions like suggesting the workout app when you enter the gym. Controls Widget API. A new tool for developers to create widgets. While many of these features are minor, the notes syncing stands out as surprisingly useful for everyday tasks. Workout interface overhaul. The workout interface has been significantly redesigned, focusing on single sport display, one sport at a time with liquid glass showing multiple workout types when scrolling. Logical grouping. 4 corners now house workout views, goals, music, and Workout Buddy voice alerts. Personalized workout media. Apple Music automatically curates playlists based on workout intensity, though results can be hit or miss. Workout Buddy. The star feature, offering real-time encouragement from Apple Fitness Plus trainers. Workout Buddy, the good, the bad, and the quirky. Workout Buddy is designed to bring a virtual trainer along on your workouts with voices modeled after Apple Fitness Plus instructors. However, it comes with strict requirements. A compatible iPhone 15 Pro, Pro Max, or iPhone 16 series. 2. The phone must stay within range and connected to the internet during the workout. 3. Headphones are mandatory for privacy reasons. The feature relies on Apple Intelligence processed on the phone or cloud, not the watch. This means no insights without internet access, and you must run with your phone, a deal breaker for some. During workouts, Workout Buddy provides pep talks, milestones, and summaries. While the summaries are generally accurate, mid-workout insights can be inconsistent, sometimes providing incorrect or oddly phrased information. For example, it might congratulate you on a 16-day streak when your actual streak is 307 days. The future of Workout Buddy. As we await the final release, the question remains, can Apple refine Workout Buddy's AI to provide more accurate and helpful insights? The fitness tech industry is still grappling with AI's limitations, often prioritizing caution over innovation. Apple's strict guardrails ensure positivity but may limit the feature's potential. Imagine if Workout Buddy could offer constructive criticism or more personalized nudges like Peloton instructors do. If Apple can strike the right balance, Workout Buddy could become a beloved feature. For now, it's a promising start with room for improvement. Final thoughts. watchOS 26 feels like a minor update compared to previous years, but its potential lies in refining Workout Buddy. If Apple can address the quirks and add more flexibility, it could revolutionize fitness tracking. What do you think? Is Workout Buddy the future of fitness coaching or just a flashy gimmick? Share your thoughts in the comments. watchOS 26. Top 10 new features for your Apple Watch. Get ready for a smarter Apple Watch. 10 game-changing features in watchOS 26. In just a couple of months, Apple will release watchOS 26, a software update that promises to make your Apple Watch smarter and more helpful than ever. But what exactly can you expect from this exciting new update? Let's dive in and explore the top 10 features that will take your Apple Watch experience to the next level. Number 1. Auto-adjust speaker volume, a welcome relief for your ears. Imagine being in a noisy environment and struggling to hear your Apple Watch notifications. With watchOS 26, those days are behind you. The new auto-adjust speaker volume feature ensures that your watch adjusts its volume based on the ambient noise around you, so you'll never miss a notification again. Number 2. Wrist flick gesture, the ultimate convenience. Who doesn't love a good shortcut? With the new wrist flick gesture, you can dismiss notifications, silence timers and alarms, or return to the watch face with a simple flick of your wrist. This feature is exclusive to newer Apple Watch models, so if you're due for an upgrade, now's the perfect time. And number 3, get seconds in always-on display mode, because every second counts. If you're an Apple Watch Series 10 owner, you'll love this new feature. With watchOS 26, more watch faces will display seconds in real time, even when your wrist isn't raised. This might seem like a small detail, but it's a game changer for those who need to keep track of every second. Number 4, translate messages in real time, breaking language barriers. Have you ever received a message in a language you don't understand? With watchOS 26, those days are behind you. The new live translation feature in the Messages app uses Apple Intelligence to translate incoming texts and responses in real time. This feature is available on Apple Watch Series 9, Series 10, and Ultra 2 models with a supported iPhone. Number 5. Smart Stack hints, your personal.